guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the biggest Q&A that I ever have. I'm going to be answering 73 of Vogue's questions. Now you've probably seen the like celebrities doing this where they like follow them around the houses and stuff, and I saw a few YouTubers doing it as just like a sit down video. So I found a bunch of the questions online. I'll leave the link to the blog which I found these questions on down below. But yeah, I found 73 questions, so they're a little bit different to questions that I would normally answer on my channel. So I just thought this would be a great video for you guys to get to know some random things about me. So yeah, this might be a long one. I'll try and keep my answers quite short, but I hope you guys enjoy. So question number one, what's the best thing that's happened to you this month? Well, I got my car just over a month ago, so that's like, if we're going to count that. However, this month the best thing that's probably happened to me is I've gone out and met up with my friends. We've gone out for dinner a few times and stuff. So yeah, probably going back out into the big wide world and going out with my friends. What's your favourite board game? Okay, so we don't play very many board games in our house because it always ends up in an argument. We're all too competitive. But if I was to play a board game, my favourite one is Cluedo. It's like a murder mystery sort of one. Question 3, when are you most inspired? I always feel like I'm most inspired when I see the people around me doing well and like being successful, and I guess that sort of motivates me, seeing other people doing well, to want to have that myself. So yeah, I always am really inspired when I see like my friends doing so good. I'm like, I want that. So yeah, that always inspires me loads. If you could teach one subject in school, what would it be? Ooh, I'm not sure what I teach in school. First thing, I could not teach primary school or any young kids. Young kids get right on my nerves. So I'd have to teach older kids. I mean, I'd probably say business because I understand business. But to be honest, I would hate to be a teacher. I can't stand. If someone doesn't understand something and I do it, I'm not very good at like understanding that they don't understand it, but I do, if that makes any sense. So I would be the worst teacher ever. So yeah, but if I had to do a subject, I would teach business. What is your favourite beverage? Okay, so I'm underage, so I can't drink alcohol. So my favourite non-alcoholic beverage probably would be Fanta. I'm not too fussed on the flavour of Fanta. Ask me in a few years, it's probably be like a gin and tonic. What's the best compliment you've ever received? I feel like people just complimenting like your personality and like that you're a nice person, because I mean, I don't get compliments, or not in person anyway, about like, oh, you're pretty or whatever anyway. But I think it's always more meaningful if someone like thinks you're genuinely a nice person, because that's something that you actually have control over. Like you can like how you act, you have control over. So if someone compliments you on that, it's like you're doing good. Whereas if someone's complimenting on your looks, like, thanks, but I have no control of this. Like, do you know what I mean? I look how I look. What is your favourite birthday cake? My favourite birthday cake that I've like ever had for my birthday, I mean, I can't lie, I do love a good Colin the Caterpillar. If you're from the UK, you will know what a Colin the Caterpillar is. If not, Google it. But my favourite birthday cake I've ever got, probably the one I got this birthday, my 17th, my mum actually made it. I think my brothers might have helped a little bit, but my mum made it majoritively, and it was like caramel and stuff, and yeah, just because she'd made it and it was so tasty, I think that's probably definitely my favourite birthday cake I've ever received and eaten. What's one thing you still have from your childhood? So when I was little, I used to have this little teddy bear called Bruno that I would like have in my bed with me every night. I do still have that. He's in my wardrobe, but yeah, I don't have it on my bed anymore, but I do still have that. What's your favourite movie? I'm not actually sure what my favourite movie is. I don't really watch movies, I more watch series. The movie I've probably watched the most though has got to be The Fault in Our Stars. It's so cute, I love that so much. What is something you can't do? Well, there's a lot. No, there's not that much. Put my hair up like this. Window seat or aisle seat? I will always go for a window seat. Something about me, I like hardly ever pee. I do, like, but so I don't need to be like easy access on the aisle. So yeah, I'm fine to sit and look out the window. What does creativity mean to me? Creativity to me just means like doing something, making something out of something, you know? Making something where there might not necessarily be an obvious like solution, but you've done it anyway. I know I've just said something like 500 times, but yeah, it's basically just using what you've got to make something great. What are your favourite lyrics of all time? Now, when I read these questions, I was sat thinking about this, and I'm actually not sure. I would have to say it's probably like some Harry Styles lyric. It kills me because I know we've run out of things we can say, and I'm like, that is a cute lyric, but I'm not sure. But yeah, my like overall lyric, I'm literally not sure, trying to think of it. But yeah, it'd probably be some like Harry Styles or like One Direction themed lyric. What's your favourite holiday? My favourite holiday that I've ever been on is either when we went to California recently, which I have vlogs on my channel of if you'd like to watch those, or maybe when we went to New York. I'm not sure. I really am craving going on holiday right now, so that question is just like depressing. I really want to go back to New York, like really, really bad. What's heavily played on your music playlist right now? Okay, so a few weeks ago, I think it was like 2 weeks ago now, was One Direction's 10th anniversary, and when I was younger I was a massive One Direction fan. Sorry, this video is literally just turned into me being a fangirl. But yeah, I was a massive One Direction fan, and I still am. Like, I'm going to see Harry Styles next year, and all that. So yeah, still a massive fan. But with it being their 10-year anniversary, I started like listening to their playlist rather than just like the, you know, the general music. And yeah, so if I like, I'm thinking like, what should I play? It's always like play One Direction, always. If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be? Oh my gosh, I feel like Rihanna. Her wardrobe's quite good, but I also think Perry Edwards from Little Mix, some of the outfits that she wears is sick, so maybe one of them. Someone with way more money than I have. What's a must-have handbag item? My phone. I'm like really boring. I literally just grab things when I go out. I don't have like a bag like ready to go, but yeah, I will always take my phone everywhere because I have everything I need on here, because I have money on here, like with that Apple Pay and stuff like that. I can contact whoever I want, so it'd definitely be my phone. What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were younger? At one point I wanted to be a singer, but I can't sing, so that went well. And then from the ages of about 12, I wanted to be a YouTuber, so here we are. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of doing my dream. Probably not as big as I wanted to be, but what is something you would not be doing in 10 years? How old will I be in 10 years? 27. Probably having kids. I'm not really a fan of kids. I'm not sure if I want kids. So yeah, I don't think I'd have kids in 10 years. What's an important life lesson for someone to learn? Bad things happen and you just have to deal with it. If you're put in a really bad situation, you do just have to deal with it. You can't sit and complain. You have to work with what you've got, and yeah, sometimes you have to keep trying things like 5,000 times. You will get there in the end if you like put the effort in and stuff. That's like my life lesson. How do you start your day? Good question. I get up and I go on TikTok. I have just posted an entire morning routine, so you can go and click up there to watch that if you're that interested in how I start my day. But yeah, I get up, I go through all my socials, and then I watch TikTok for 10 minutes and then think, oh, I should probably move. Would you ever live anywhere besides Derby? Yes, 100%. Where I live is actually quite a small city, so there's not too much going on. I'd love to move somewhere a bigger city. I did always want to move to London, however, it is so crazy expensive that I probably won't. But I would like to move to like maybe like Birmingham or maybe even Manchester, just to get a little bit of a bigger city, because yeah, I do love the city. What's your favourite dessert? Ooh. Basically, I'll tell you what my favourite dessert is. If you get a menu for any place and find the most unhealthy, the most sickly thing on that menu, that's probably what I'll order. If it's got caramel, if it's got chocolate, I'm eating it. Is there a dessert that you don't like? Not really. I'll eat anything. Like, it's a dessert, come on, like, I'll eat it. Okay, so the next one is, if it's brunch, what would you eat? I feel like I'm not getting through these very quickly at all. I would probably have a cook's breakfast. Okay, so what's the best time of the year? Christmas. Favourite Disney animal? I really like Simba from The Lion King. I think he's really cute. What's the book you're planning on reading? Well, the book I've just started is called Blood Orange, I think. It's about like an affair and a lawyer and a murder and stuff. A lot going on. What did you read most recently? The book I've just finished reading is like, I think it's called Two Can Keep a Secret. yeah, starting to read loads more books more. Favourite solo artist, Harry Styles. Would you like another mention in this video? What's something you're tired of? People thinking that I am useless. I say that all the time. What's a city you wish to visit? New York. I have been there before, but I would love to go back. Heels or flats? Flats, I can't really walk in heels, so flats all the way. Where does one go on a perfect road trip? Maybe to the beach if you're in the UK, or like to Skeggy or something. What do you do on a rainy day? Sit and watch Netflix. What's your favourite exercise? I don't really have a favourite exercise, but I do enjoy going to the gym. So like gym related exercises. What was your worst subject in school? English, Lit and German. What's your spirit animal? I'm not sure. I think, you know them, is it like an iguana that changes colour to like adapt to its like plants? I feel like I'm one of them because I feel like I'm very adaptable. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I either eat like yogurt and fruit, or I eat toast. What do you usually eat for dinner? I usually eat for my dinner whatever my mum cooks. Yeah, cooking or baking? I would bake over cooking. I don't really like cooking. What's my favourite baked good? You can't go wrong with like a chocolate brownie or a cake. What's something you wish you could be good at? Singing. I wish I could be. I really wish I could be good at singing. Skiing or surfing? Surfing. First celebrity crush was Zac Efron. Obviously I grew up watching High School Musical, so Zac Efron 100%. Most recent celebrity crush, Harry Styles. But like not in like a, I want to be his boyfriend way, just like he's like Harry Styles, do you know what I mean? What colour was your prom dress? My prom dress was like turquoisey green. How do you manage stress? I just like either face what's stressing me out, so if it's because I haven't done something, I'll do it, or I will literally just avoid it completely and do something else like watch Netflix. What do you do to relax? I literally just sit on my phone or go on Netflix. Again, age you were first kissed, to be confirmed. The place you were first kissed, also to be confirmed, not happened yet. Favourite fashion trend of all time? Proper fan of culotte trousers, because they're trousers that work really well with my prosthetics. They're stretchy, they're elastic, I can get them on, so that is a really good fashion trend that I'm happy happened. Best fashion advice you've ever received is wear what you want rather than what other people are wearing. Trends you would like to see disappear forever? Low-waisted trousers. Shoes or bags? Bags 100%. How do you know if you're in love? Don't ask me. Television show you've recently binged? I watched Good Girls on Netflix. It's 3 seasons and yeah, it's really good. It's about a gang. Yeah, watch it, it's dead good though. Who to turn to when you're sad? Probably my mum. Me and my mum have a really close relationship, so if ever I need anything, I'm like, Mum, help. Name one thing you learned the hard way. Don't think you're invincible and that nothing bad is ever going to happen to you, because it does, it can. Hi, I'm a walking example of that. I see people all the time like, oh, like even with COVID, like now they're like, oh, I'm never going to get it, I'm never going to get it. I'm like, well, I didn't exactly plan on getting this, so you can't quite live thinking that. If you could make a documentary about anything, what would it be? I'd really like to make a documentary highlighting the challenges that disabled people face, not because of the actual disability, but because of what society thinks, like as a whole. Because I think actually our lives are made more difficult because we have to prove ourselves. So I think that'd be really good to make into a documentary. So Netflix, hit me up. So the next one is, what are your dreams? Basically just to be like successful, live my best life, be happy, all that kind of thing. And yeah, just carry on and not caring about other people. Well, not about other people, but what about other people think. What are you most enchanted by? I was thinking the other day, space. Like, I watched something about aliens and I was like, I want to know. I want to know if aliens exist. What's your biggest strength? Probably like how motivated I can be and how adaptable I can be to different situations, because I've done it so many times. My biggest weakness, I think I'm not very empathetic to other people. Like, to a certain extent I am, but then sometimes I think I'm quite harsh on myself, like in the sense I'm just like, oh, it happens, get over it. But I think sometimes I push that mentality onto other people and it comes across as I'm not being very empathetic, but I'm just using my own coping I'm just pushing my own like coping mechanisms on someone else, but it comes across as if I'm not being very empathetic. So that's probably my weakness. What are 3 words to describe where you live? quiet, like scenic, because there's quite a lot of woods and stuff around, and pretty. I quite like where we live. Yeah, there's a woods nearby, there's a park next to us and stuff, so it is quite nice. I wouldn't want to move house just yet. Cutest thing on planet Earth, my little dog. Most important advice you'd give to somebody else. You are you and you can't change you, so get used to it and make the most of your life, you know what I mean? Best first date idea. To be honest, I'm not really that fussy, like just take me for a meal or something. I'm not about anything too cringy, like if it's cringy. But let's just go, you know, get some food. Don't mind who pays, I'm perfectly fine to pay. But yeah, that would definitely be it. Favourite type of flower? I feel like I do love a rose. I feel like they're just so cute. So yeah, I'd probably say a rose. What is the first thing you notice about someone when you meet them? Probably just their like vibe, whether they give off good vibes or not, whether they're like really moany and annoying, or whether they're just like a nice person. What's your guilty pleasure? Probably watching Harry Styles interviews at like 11 PM. So last question is, what are your plans for the weekend? It's currently a Saturday. Yeah, it is a Saturday. I wasn't filming this, so I had a driving lesson this morning. I filmed this makeup tutorial, and yeah, I'm probably going to do some more filming tomorrow. My nan and granddad are coming round for paella, or however you say it, later. So that is my weekend. Anyway guys, that is the end of my 73 questions. If you kept count, or if me editing it kept count, then well done to you. I'm sure there were 73 questions, but I might have missed one. Yeah, sorry this video was really long, but I hope you guys learned a lot about me and just some really random facts, but that you probably find interesting. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to give it a like, comment, and also please subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.